Hey, how's it going? I'm kind of slowly trying to bring stuff together. It's Tuesday, 12:53 p.m., March 4th. I still got a little bit of reefer. Probably run out today from when I got it when I was working on my opportunity shirt. Opportunity intention shirt. Yeah, and so now I'm building up bikes. I didn't manage to upload my video yesterday. I guess I was just too lazy. I was kind of lazy all day yesterday. Just kind of hanging out, fucking around. Feel like I'm on vacation, fucking around on the internet. And then in the end of the day, I started working on the bikes. But yeah, yesterday I did do a lot of errands. I went around town twice. At the end of the day, I was trying to put this tire on my 29-inch bike, and I had the tube, inflated a little bit, and I was trying to get it on, and it like pinched, and I was like, oh my god. So I drove to every single bike shop like in town and store too, and seeing if anybody had like special kind of all the different types of like tire irons. Get like a special kind but they didn't have the kind I was looking for that wraps around from the other side that pulls it. But then when I came back to put the tire on, it just went right on. So yeah, I guess I put it on wrong. So I'm like rusty. But I was looking at the bikes, and yeah, at the end of the day, when I was too tired, I figured out how my Enduro bike is put together, and that's the one that I'm trying to put together so I can ride. It's too cold today to ride. Like the next day where it's warm, it's reasonably warm. Like it's like really cold. Weather, yeah, it's 44. But it was set low of 29. That's what it felt like it was this morning. But yeah, like tomorrow. But I put it together wrong, and I have no idea why, but for some reason my rear brake I put on, but then I made it too tight. Like when I turn the handlebar to the right, it catches, so I just was like not paying attention. But luckily I can use that strip for the front brake, and then there's another strip that's still long enough that I can use in the back. So I have to switch those out. I have to take the tires off because I didn't get long enough of a rim protector, the rim tape to protect the tubes. So I pumped up the tires a little bit, but I have to take those off to put the tape on, then pump up the tires again. And then, yeah, wire up the bike and then tune it. Yeah. And I think I have everything I need. And so yesterday I was looking at all my other bikes. I have 8 bikes. I have a road bike with the rack on it. The bike shop that has all the parts, Community Bikes, which I'm a member now. They're not open Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So on Thursday I'm gonna come back, and I have this like long list of stuff I have to get. Maybe I'll read it. This is the stuff I have to get for all of my bikes. So yeah, I still have to get a chain for my trail bike, an attachment for the front brake for the trail bike because it won't attach right. The right shifter for the trail bike I ordered yesterday, that's $20. 9-speed, they didn't have it at the secondhand shop. Bolts for the rear brake weren't there. Hopefully they have the bolts. I decided to get oil for hydraulic brakes because I got hydraulic brakes for my trail bike. Seat post for the Klein, bar ends for the Klein old mountain bike, handlebar grip for the Stumpjumper, stem for the trail bike because it's too small, stem for the gravel bike because I think that's too small, road bike, rack, screws, patch kit glue and patches, yeah I got that, cassette screw tool, and then a rear disc for trail bike. Yeah, so put it all together and ordered the shifter, and then this seat post was stuck in the old bike, the old Klein. The person gave it to me like hammered a seat post in there really far, and I couldn't get it out. I tried to twist it. I put a bunch of WD-40 down, let it soak, and then I tried to twist it, and I twisted the seat off instead. So then I drilled a hole through the seat post and tried to twist it off, but it broke the seat post. So I drilled a tiny little hole right next to the seat post, and I went to Home Depot and got like a cement screw that's like this thick of like cobalt, and drilled a hole just big enough to stick that through, and then tried to twist it, but I couldn't. It wasn't strong enough. So I went to my car and got a tire iron, and then with straps, put a bunch of straps from the tire iron, strapped it to the tool, and then put the bike on the ground and stepped on it with like all my weight, and finally it was like it made the loudest cracking noise and came out. And but once it came free, I don't know, maybe it was glued on there or something. Yeah, it was pretty easy to take out after that, and got it out. And so I have to go in and get a seat post for that, bar ends, and then that bike's ready to go. Pretty excited about that. I have two vintage 90s mountain bikes, a Klein Rascal and a Specialized Stumpjumper. And the Stumpjumper I think is 20 inches and the Klein's like 18, so it's like different sizes, but it has a long stem. So yeah, and the Klein's aluminum and the Stumpjumper steel. So yeah, two different types of bikes, 28 inch, 26 inch wheel, hardtail. So those are my cross-country mountain bikes. And then I have the trail mountain bike, which is a GT Enduro S Comp. No, Enduro Elite. So what is it? No. The GT Sensor Elite, 29 inch mountain bike. I have everything on there except for a few things that I have to go get. I forgot to get a chain. I'll go in there on Wednesday and then tune that sucker out. But yeah, there's my Enduro bike, the Specialized Enduro Comp SL. With the regular disc brakes, and that's the thing that I'm going to tune now, and then ride around and see, try to do it to get to the course tomorrow. And then there's my gravel bike that I got really lucky, man. Like day before yesterday, I went in the store and I like decided I needed a gravel bike because the terrain here is best anywhere in the world, and there's all sorts of awesome trails you can do if you grab a gravel bike, and like zigzag up and down, get good vertical rides. And then even in the winter time out here on the plains, they have it's made all these specific gravel trails for gravel bikes that go all the way. There's one they're making all the way out to Greeley, and I think you could probably ride all the way to Denver and maybe Fort Collins just on the gravel. There was I got a specialized Fact Carbon, a carbon specialized one called the Sensor. No, I can't remember the name of it, but Diverge, the Specialized Diverge carbon. Yeah, and it looks brand new, not a single nick in it. It's red, fire red, just like my road bike. And yeah, it fits me perfectly. 56 inch, same components as my road bike, Shimano 105, and for $1,000. That's a store. Yeah, and then I have my road bike with the racks. I have a rack that I have to get the screws on Thursday, and then and I did have a Copenhagen wheel on that bike, but and then there's the time trial bike, Shiv Specialized, which is the same exact paint job as my Klein Rascal, red on the back, yellow on the front. And yeah, so that's my 8 bikes. Yeah, time trial road commuter, vintage hardtail mountain bike, aluminum and steel, road bike, Eddy Merckx, red, Eddy Merckx Morenx 69, trail bike, GT, specialized enduro bike, specialized gravel bike. Yeah, I have a lot of specialized gravel, time trial, mountain bike, And yeah, one GT, one Eddy Merckx. Yeah, and then I don't know what my commuter road bike is. I'll have to look at that. It's a steel. Yeah, I have another steel road bike, a Pinarello in the basement, but it has like, I got a new chain rings on it, and it doesn't fit on the frame, so I need like a bottom bracket or something. So I just put it down there because it doesn't have a mount for a rack like my other road bike here, and so I'm just using it. Plus, this one looks nicer. Yeah, so I'm gonna go out there and build the bike. I was so lazy. Yeah, I didn't even, and it was nice yesterday too. But I'm kind of yeah, slow to get going. My mom came over here this morning, and I filmed another video for my wilderness first aid because I had to have that class, and I sent it in the video on Friday or whatever, and Thursday or Friday, and they said you're supposed to send in 4 videos or 1 video in the sections, and I sent in 2 videos because they didn't tell me about a 4th, the ankle support, until after they told me about the video. So I did the video and everything, and then I went to mail it, and they're like, oh yeah, even though he says that, yeah, you're just supposed to do upper arm or upper arm and upper leg, you're supposed to do upper arm, upper leg, and ankle. And so I was like, yeah, we should film it again. And my mom's like, oh, don't worry about it. Just film it. Just film the ankle and throw it in. So I sent it in. And then on Monday, yesterday, I opened my email, and instead of getting my certificate, I just get an email from them like, yeah, you're 93% of the way through. You have to send it in. And yeah, you have to send the video. And so I was like, oh, shit. So they didn't accept my second video. That's like their way of telling me. And so I was like, oh man, I tried to get my mom to come over here yesterday because I think it was supposed to be due today from the place I work. And she didn't come over, so she came over this morning, and yeah, to film it. It was like 10 minutes, and we even watched it, and to do it all together, and where I pretend I meet her, and I do the assessment, and I fix her. And then I go into my email to send it again, and like it didn't work. And I'm like, why didn't the link work? So I go back to my email, you know, to get back to the link to send it. And they're like, here's your certificate. And I'm like, well, God damn it. So they like changed their mind, or they accidentally sent me the first email saying that all I had to do is send the video. So my mom coming over here and helping me film that was for nothing. But anyway, but then I attached it and sent it off. So I did all my homework for them. And but I think I was supposed to have a meeting today with my Diverge lady, but she never, I never confirmed it, and I looked on her schedule and it wasn't on there. So, and I wasn't ready anyway. My mom was going to research 3 schools to take 2 of these early childhood classes I need to teach preschool, but she only had it for 2 schools, and so I was like, all right. She wanted me to reschedule now, and I'm like, no, let's just find for the 3rd school, and so because I haven't had time. So, anyways, I'm going to. I've been smoking weed. As soon as this weed's done, I'm done. I only got it for the t-shirt, but man, my arm is so sore. My shoulder is so sore, dude. Like perpetually sore and tight. It's like I'm like aging so quickly. But yeah, plus my back is like sore and my ankle. And anyway, yeah, so I'm like totally fired up to exercise. But yeah, so I'm gonna go out there and fix up that bike. Yeah, I was just kind of tired, I guess. It was like late. But yeah, hopefully it gets going. I have everything I need, and I can get it working good. And then I don't think I'll have time today to take to the shop, the park. But if I do, I will. And then do those jumps, you know, work up to the jumps. Drive down to Golden, because that's where I'm gonna work, and then do that course and work up to that course. And I'll bring my Enduro bike and my one of my hardtail mountain bikes, little vintage mountain bikes. Or no, I'll bring that and my gravel bike. And there's like nice mountain biking, which I've never done. I've only seen on Strava, on Google Earth. But all on Tabletop Mountain, all those volcanic mountains there, it's like a big ass, right, and it's right next to the bike park. So yeah, go there and ride my Enduro and then ride the gravel. Spend a day down there. And then do the jumps. I got a full face helmet. Yeah, I don't know if I should get pads. Maybe I should have driven around and looked for those. But anyway, that's what I'm up to. I'm going to upload this video now. I didn't yesterday because I was just too lazy. And yeah, I'm kind of like mixing in like everything together. Like vacation and everything. My sense of accomplishment is there though. So I'm just fired up to work. I mean, to get the bikes going and start riding now, because and you not even work. I said work. I don't even want to work. I'm like, what the hell was I doing? Applying to all these goddamn jobs. I'm not in any fucking position to work, dude. Like, I'm fucked. I need to get in shape. I need to like stretch my arm out, because like my summer job starts in, I guess, May 27 or something. And then I have to do training before that, and I have to, show them I can do the jumps. I don't want to show up and be like, oh, I haven't figured out the jumps yet, so. Yeah, and then, so that's my job, is to prepare for my job, which is a full-time job. And then after that job's done on like the 7th of August, then that's when I'll start looking into getting a job for the rest of the year, Or doing the education. That's when I'll do the education. And just live off my house until then, man. I pay less than $200 a month interest. But, like I think it's like a fixed loan. It's a HELOC loan fixed. So no matter how much I draw, and I can draw up to 70 GGs. I could have taken a loan up to 150 Gs if I wanted to, so. It's like, fuck it. My mom, when I was this morning, I was telling her, I was like, yo, man, like, yeah, yeah, I am spending a lot of money on bikes, but I'm getting them really cheap, I'm getting a lot of nice bikes for a good price, and I'll look into fixing the rear shocks and fine-tuning them later, but, now's not the time, yeah, to, like, get a job, just live off the HELOC and prepare for my job, because I have to be fit, and ready to go for that, injury free and all that. Like not fall off the bike and sprain like my shoulder or something. So yeah, that's my job. Get in shape, which is the funnest job ever. So anyways, I'm gonna upload my vlogs and then try to finally get this bike fixed today. It'll be fun to do it while I'm high. Get really high and fuck around, play with it. Okay, talk to you tomorrow.